the entire hippie aesthetic might have actually been sparked by like the CIA is such a weird thing to me. It's not the main point, but I get into that. So that
Very
should
cool.
post later today.
Very cool. And for me, I've always got a bunch of things, and one that we'll discuss a little bit after we step off, because it's something I wanted to share with you that could be some big news. But I have the media of it all. It is a newsletter, a column that I am writing both on LinkedIn and Substack. Doing better on LinkedIn than Substack, which is interesting. I'm reaching my 200th subscriber. 2,000, I hope. 2,000 subscriber in just 2 weeks live on Substack, which is great. Not on Substack, but on LinkedIn.
That's awesome.
And this last one, which I published on Thursday mornings, was about Lester Holt leaving NBC Nightly News and the fact that no one cares. This guy is in front of 7 million people daily, and no one cares that he's leaving. And so I believe it's a sign of audience collapse.
Okay, you're saying no one in the public, not no one, the executives or in the industry.
The executives care, sure.
Okay.
But it's not there was a point where I remember when Dan Rather left. I remember when Peter Jennings had to step down. Peter Jennings was sick. I remember when Charles Gibson stepped in for Peter Jennings, and when Tom Brokaw turned the baton to Brian Williams. This is all in the 2000s. These were big national deals, like where it was they made all kinds of headlines, and there was a big focus on it. Not so much now. When Katie Couric got the CBS job, it was a big deal. In the 90s, going back to the 80s, pre Dan Rather and Brokaw and Jennings, that triumvirate, like just there was this sort of focus on these now archaic enterprises. An archaic enterprise that's still consumed by 7 million people a night. And that's just one of them. I think altogether it's around 25 to 30 million total. It depends on the night, obviously. So I wrote about that last week, and I got another one coming up. I think I think it's going to be about NPR and PBS. And my take on where they should go.
I'm really, really, really excited to hear your take on that.
Yeah.
So don't tell me before you post the thing. Oh, like
sure.
Tell me when you post the thing. I don't want you to.
Sure.
I want to experience your piece